Our 5-night adventure started at the Palomas trailhead at about 5:30 p.m. From there we hiked about 1.2 miles to Rito de las Perchas, and we missed our turn due to some deadfall. So we decided to push another 2 miles or so until we reached Rio de las Vacas, and we got rained on much of the way. But once we reached the Rio and we jumped on the Vacas trail, the rain abated and we were greeted with the sight of a huge rainbow. Due to the late start, we were happy with the 5 miles we got in, and we decided to set up camp for the night. Here's the footage from day 1. Enjoy. Greetings from the Palomas trailhead in the San Pedro Parks Wilderness area. My son and I are about to do 5 nights out here, and we're getting a bit of a late start. We got about 2 hours of sunlight still on day 1, so we're hoping to get 5-6 miles in before we set up camp. But the skies are a little overcast and it's been thundering in the distance, so we'll see how it goes. But it is beautiful up here. Here's the trailhead sign for Palomas trail number 50. We are gonna head up Rito Las Perchas and we'll see where it takes us. There's a whole network of trails. If you look on All Trails or a USGS topo or the Forest Service map, there's tons of trails out here. We're just gonna link a bunch of them together. When we meet our buddies here in a couple of nights, we're gonna do a 25-mile loop, and we'll just see what we can sneak in before then. This is my first trip in a while. I'm gonna test out some new pieces of gear, including the Dan Durston X-Mid for one person, and I have a Hyperlight, and I hear rain. Time to put the camera away. I'm expecting temperatures to range about 70s for the highs, 40s for the lows. That's Fahrenheit. So should be good hiking weather. Hoping our luck holds out and we just keep getting the occasional drizzle, make up for the lost time for the late start. We want to get 5 or 6 miles in today, which is a short day. But we did get started at 5:30 p.m. and the sun sets at like 8. So So to get to Palomas Trailhead, we took Forest Road 70, which is a pretty well-behaved dirt road. I imagine it might get kind of weird if it was really wet and rainy for several days in a row. But my Subaru with street tires had no issues. We were cruising down that thing, it was fun. So make sure you have a good GPS point for the turnoff and aren't relying on a cell phone data plan to see where you're getting, because no signal out here, and the turn for Palomas Trailhead happens pretty quick. It's easy to miss it. Sun's getting low and it's still drizzling pretty good, so we busted out the rain gear, hoping to get another mile or two before we set up camp. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, we decided to push and the rain let up. It's beautiful out here. So what do you think?
I'm honestly just hoping that the rain doesn't come back so I can cook.
That's a good thing to hope for.
Yeah.
All right. Got camp set up. My son's in a 6 Moon Designs They Shoots. I love that tent, works so awesome. And I'm trying out a Dan Durston X-Mid one person. I've had one night out in it, but this is my first time using it on a trip. So far I'm digging it. All right, it's after 9 o'clock at night, camp is set up, it's time for some dinner. We spent 7 hours on the road getting here, spent a long time getting rained on, and we're hungry. So with that, good night.